My freaking cat threw up in my bed. Hey guys, what is going on? It is me, BikuriBox12 here, and welcome to a different game? What the heck? So right now there's this thing called Sage going on, which is the Sonic Amateur Games Expo, where a whole bunch of fans make their own demos to games that they're creating, and they share it with each other, and everybody plays it. We get a whole bunch of cool ideas. It stimulates creativity in the community, and I have hand-selected 4 different demos that really caught my eye, some of which are pretty popular, and everybody's been playing them, but I wanted to as well, of course. And then a couple of obscure ones that maybe not everybody is looking at, but that caught my eye. So first up is Sonic Chaos. Let's take a look at this. I've already played through these demos a little bit just to make sure that they worked. Oh god, it's gonna be loud, isn't it? That's not too bad. More than I'd like, though. There they are. My friends. Ah, the music. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna be gushing the whole time. Although sometimes the music is actually so loud it distracts me, so let's turn it down. Let's start a new file. Yeah, this is ripped straight out of Mania, but you know what? Why fix what isn't broken, you know? Turquoise Hill Zone. So I never actually played Sonic Chaos, the Game Gear game. I've seen a little bit of it, and it's pretty simple, actually. It's probably like the easiest Sonic game you could pick. Not a bad beginner start, actually. Whee! Oh, he's dead. But I don't know how faithful this is to the actual Game Gear game. I know that these guys are from it, these little motobugs you can jump on. They have different spring heights. Some of them send you really high, others just like this, and... why is this so much fun? Yeah, it seems like this is almost a completely different game. I would not hesitate to say. Ooh, but we've got a lot of secret... I've noticed a lot of these little secret areas. Hee-hee. However, from what I've seen, there are also a lot of gloves? No, these things are new. You spin dash into them and they send you really high. Yeah, kind of getting some Marble Garden vibe. What the? I'll take it. Kind of getting some Hilltop and Marble Garden vibes. That's what I'm feeling right now. Because I mean, obviously it's supposed to be a Green Hill clone, but I mean, just look at this. Ooh, that's a new animation. I don't think we have that little salute. Oh, that's gorgeous. If people want to keep using the Mania aesthetic for mods and fan games and such, I am A-okay with that. I think we're at the mini-boss. Sweet, that was quick. As it should be, level 1. That is such a CD. Oh. Guess we gotta bounce on his head. Ah! That pinball sound effect, though, just, ooh, that gets me. Gung, gung. Lets you know you're doing some damage. You're bouncing. Where do we go? Oh, I guess we could just infinitely drop dash. And avoid the pose. There we go. That's a new one. Yeah, this music is nice. Ooh, we're underground. I like that. Hang on, wait a sec. So I can't tell what the guy said, if this is built from the ground up, because it feels like it's straight out of Mania. A few things are different, like some of the collision, which ironically enough is kind of this demo's biggest fault, because I noticed people were like clipping through walls and stuff. Thankfully it hasn't happened yet to me, but God, that background is gorgeous. These guys are so funny. See ya. Whoa. Alright, from what I saw, this level is sort of a, kind of like a vertical climb. If you fall, you go back down to a lower area and then have to climb back up. Not a huge fan of that, but that's what I've seen. So I'm gonna do my best to not fall and try and play really well. Ooh, the sunset transition. That's good. Nice, nice. Go, Sonic, go! Act 2 in particular, the one I'm playing now, is sort of, well, not right here, but it's kind of maze-like. In that it's not exactly clear where you have to go. There's a lot of left and right movement instead of just going straight to the right. Strangely enough, I'm not having any problem with that. I thought I would have had a more difficult time navigating this, but maybe everybody else is just bad. Ho ho! Hey, hello? Oh, here we go. I think this is the right way. Yeah. Yeah, that is like one thing. I mean, for an opening level, it seems a little weird to kind of have this convoluted labyrinth design, but I think for maybe a later stage, they could revisit it. Oh, wait. Thank you. But yeah, for level, well, technically level 2, Zone 1, Act 2. It's a little soon to be pulling stuff like that. Whoop. I think you can only, yeah, you can only hit him from the side. There we go, and should... There we go, all finished. See ya, Eggman. Wow, he had some spring. Oh, but it's not done yet. Here we go. That is a very obtuse running animation. Oh, really, mate? This is good. We're using the drop dash in a boss fight. I don't think we ever had to do that in Mania. Not bad. See, this is what I'm talking about. Community creativity. Certain things even the actual creators can't come up with. Fans will think of, and then, lo and behold, they're in the next game. That's a nice running animation as well. Get out of the way, Total. I want to see it. Look at those shoes. They're floppy. I think that's it, right? Just one zone? Yep, there we go. All right. That's Sonic Chaos. That's a lot of fun. I really like that. Looks great, sounds great, especially, like, very, very nice. Again, I don't know if they're remixes or not. I might recognize the first one, but they sound wonderful regardless. Levels are pretty interesting. Again, maybe, like, a little more direction, couple of... I mean, this is a rough draft. It's a demo, so I'm sure they're aware of it as well, and they're receiving tons of feedback. But a really fantastic start for a demo. I'd love to play a full game like this. Kind of just feels like a Mania 2, but... if they're trying to build it off of Sonic Chaos and make it sort of linked to that, that'd be pretty interesting. A remaster redux. I like it. Now get out of my face, you two. I need something else. Now it's time for Petit Hedgehog. This is the first one that I saw, and that really made me interested in Sage as a whole. Unfortunately, I can't enlarge it anymore, so I have to play on a very tiny screen. Nice. Maybe one more. Sweet. So we could play as Sonic, Amy, or Shadow. Unfortunately, whenever I select Amy, it makes me play as Sonic. Don't know, but I can play as Shadow, and I actually think he's the best character, but I'll play as Sonic first and then go for Shadow. But we'll play as Sonic because he's a title character. Jade Lagoon. Wait, no, we're going up here. All right, so let's just take a look here. Take a look at these sprites. Can we even look up? No, we can't. Yeah, I really like the sprites in this game. It looks like a Flash game, but it's more stylized than that. There's more detail. There's more polish. It doesn't just feel like cheap, royalty-free sprites. Oh, he's even got an idle animation. That's awesome. Alright, so let's go up here. I actually don't know what the point of going up there is. Water bouncing. Ooh, that feels nice. Now get me out of the water. I can't swim. This is definitely very advanced-like. Oh, man. Very advanced, but also very Sonic Rush. Because we actually have the homing attack, which... normally is sort of unneeded. I know Sonic 4 in particular kind of gets bashed or just made fun of for including the homing attack because you only needed that in 3D because landing on enemies was so painstaking in 3 dimensions. But in 2D, it's a lot easier and a lot more, come on, a lot more skill-based. But here, it feels a lot more natural. There's actual weight to it whenever you, what is it? Whee! The only strange thing is that you actually lose speed when going down a hill. And then you regain it as you finish. It's very strange. It's the one gripe that I have with it is, the momentum's a little bit weird. If they could get it to be perfectly accurate, like even the advanced games, like there were a couple of things that they got wrong, like there's no bad neck bouncing in Advanced 1, 2, or 3, but the physics themselves, like interacting with environments, is great. It's terrific. Pretty cool. I like this background. It's very Roman. Kind of like a little bit like Aquatic Ruins. You're not getting away. Yeah, that feels really nice. It's not just an empty homing attack where you lose all your momentum whenever you make contact. You actually keep it. I like that. Oh, what the heck? I have to hit a switch? What is this? What are you doing to me all of a sudden? And of course, it's an underwater section. Right off the bat, huh? Not even gonna give me a breather. Except he did, but you know. Level 1? I guess Angel Island technically did have water in it as well. A little hard to tell, like, what's background and what's not, but... what? Pretty cool remix. Okay, you don't have to homing attack him. Dang it, what? Oh, you jump over him, okay. That was a weird snap, what the heck? Hello, Dean Bristow, I miss you. Ooh, a new zone. Oh, cool. That Fossil Peak, is that what this is called? Oh, yeah, we haven't had enough desert levels. Like, we have a couple. It's not like we don't have any, but not that many. Yeah, this is kind of like... I love deserts, man. Like Mirage Saloon, great looking level. Again, Dusty Desert. Pyramid Cave technically is a desert level. Something about them. It's not because they're dry or anything, but like the rocky texture is, it's very adventurous, I guess is the best way of putting it. Kind of feel like you're outdoors, and I don't know. It's not like it's particularly freaking let me live my life. Yes. I wonder how many zones they have. They can't have that many. It's just a demo. It's just a demo. Mineshaft Mayhem. Sounds like my... Ooh. Okay, this is good, because sometimes the whole spotlight view... Ooh, that was some good speed. Can be just an absolute nightmare, especially in a game where you're going that fast, but this is wide enough to where it's more of a stylistic choice. And it's not like I can't see it in front of me or what's around me, but you can tell it's dark in here, without it actually obscuring my view. What is happening? Oh, that's what's happening. Fun. Okay. It is weird not having the drop dash, though. I definitely could use one of those. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Well, they push you back. Yeah, I end up, like, overshooting, or, like, shooting too early with my air dashes. I'm just like, I just want to go, and then I end up, like, missing it, like, canceling my vertical momentum. What's up? Avant-Garden. Oh, Avant-Garde. Are you serious? This looks nice. Look at this. How many levels are there? I'm actually quite surprised that we're going through this many. This video will be a little longer than I expected. Yeah, see, that is too slow for rolling. That should be way faster. And did you see how far I went? From like going up a slope? As opposed to going down? Down should be way faster. My one complaint. My single complaint. Because otherwise I'm having a blast. This is really fun. Oh yes, I recall this. Oh, they are not for sale. Really cool though. This is definitely, it's kind of like Press Garden in a way. There are elements of it, but a oh, and of course Sky Sanctuary, but this feels pretty original. God. Don't tell me I have to. No, okay. I was like, don't get all Sonic Chaos on me where if I fall I have to go down. That's always fun. Oh, goals up ahead. Here we go. Oh, Development Hill. Oh, cool. Is this like the test zone? And of course it's Green Hill. Everybody's favorite level. It's actually a pretty good level. We just seen it too much. I wonder if there's anything after this or if it just keeps going. Yeah, actually got an A rank. Oh yeah, this is a 2D Sonic game that ranks you. I guess Rush did that, but... Oh cool, that's it. Alright, let me just show off some Shadow really quick, because he did have a really cool playstyle. Well, one ability that really made him. They got the David Humphrey voice too, so that's pretty cool. I'll show you my ultimate power. I don't remember him ever saying that though. But he said it. Holy, he's ultimate. Alright. So check it. He has like this awesome orb of power, but also, you know, he has an air dash like all, but he can go up. Here, watch this. Can't make a jump? Yes, you can. No, 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 no. Sorry. We're out here. We are kings. Look at that. That is so useful. That is a great incentive to want to play as Shadow. Because usually he's just a, you know, palette swap of Sonic. They're basically the same character. Just Shadow's supposed to be like a little stronger. Have some more powers, but rarely does he actually in-game. So this is a really nice way of making him stronger. Oh, look at that save! That is fun. His sprite looks pretty good too. Why even go through the loop when we can just go up here? Well, probably because it's the same freaking difference, but... Yeah, okay, so he doesn't have a homing attack. That's his drawback. Oh, those are speed shoes I got. Holy smokes. Scoob. I'm high again. That's Petite Sonic. I love the art style. I think it plays really solid. Just maybe fine-tune the physics a little bit, and I think you got yourself a really solid entry. And I like how there was more than one zone to actually play with. That was really fun. Really creative, too. Like, the music, obviously, was a bunch of remixes, but the zones themselves were really cool. I'd like to see more of that. Now we're gonna move on to Sonic Islands, the first 3D game here. Oh, the graphical quality's on Ultra, heck yeah. I mean, it's not that high-res anyway, but it still looks pretty nice. Made with Unity, like a lot of other yabba yabba. So, there's a little bit of slow, like, you know, he runs in place and you can see it's kind of choppy, the frame rate isn't the best. Still runs in 60 for me, but, oh, this remix, Green Grove, it's fantastic. It's very jazzy. Is there a bass? You know, it's just very, very nice. You got everything. Model looks pretty cool. Looks like it's ripped out of Generations, just a little bit simpler. He doesn't have any shading on him. And with the Force's hue of blue, which again, I am totally fine with. So, ho ho ho. Let me get a few things across here. I actually really love this world that we have here. So an interesting thing about this mod is that Sonic's abilities are locked behind the Chaos Emeralds, which we can see right here. You got the red, hello, Sonic. You got the red Chaos Emeralds. You can now perform a drift by pressing and holding the action button while grounded. I don't know what the action button is because there's not a control menu. You have a double jump, so that's pretty sweet. And this control is actually really good. Like if they were to make a new 3D Sonic game with this control, I would have, I mean, sure, like, could it be a little better? I mean, sure, just use Adventure 2, you'd be fine. But, like, this is really solid. It's a huge step from what we have now, so do it. It's just, it's very responsive, it's natural, there's weight, and especially, there is momentum. Look at this. Look at this. You can uncurl and curl again. Look, I am a Titan. Actually, never gone that far before. That was awesome. So the thing that makes this the Sonic 3D Blast successor is that you can collect animals, or rather you have to collect animals before getting to the next area. You need like 25, and you get them by rolling into badniks and taking them out, and then they will give you an animal, or going in capsules like this and releasing them. And that also gives you some animals. Pretty sweet. Not sure if I feel like that's the way to go for the future. I think having I like this big open area where you can explore and you can collect animals, but I don't think that that should be the main objective. I think keeping it get to the goal is perfectly fine. Ooh, let's go down here. Honestly, I think the whole unlocking abilities should just be a... I don't think we need that. I think if we just start the game with all the abilities, that's fine, and then slowly have to use them. You don't need the Lightspeed Dash in level 1, but you have it, and then in level 2 it makes you use it. So, I think that's the way to go, but just give us the option. Oh, I see you hiding. Yeah, that double jump's a lifesaver. Oh, that sax, holy. Never have I wanted to jam more. This right here, this reminds me a lot of Mario 64. These textures, like this brick. This whole game, this whole demo actually, at low speeds if you double jump while perform a curl dive. Oh yeah, curl dive. That's cool. This whole demo actually... Alright. Boom, boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da. Take this. Mama Luigi! Oh man. But yeah, what I was saying is that this whole demo kind of reminds me of Mario 64 in a way. Just these big, simple chunks of geometry. And that was always like, that's like my favorite thing about Mario 64. That, wait a second. There would only be a danger sign if there was something worth the trouble. Very cool. That rolling feels fantastic. Holy smokes. Smoke me, Jerry. What the heck was that? Cool. Let me just look around. It's just, this is what I want. This is like a giant playground. You can just mess around in it. Like, obviously you can't make a whole game like that. That would be more like a sandbox. And that doesn't always work, but I think they just... that should be the foundation. That's what I want to see, because Sonic is such a... he's a very dynamic character in both 2D and 3D. The way he controls has always been what separates him from other platformers. Oh, man. Sure, I'll take it. Ah, there's the Chaos Emerald. Is this the one that gives me... Shoot. This is the one that gives me the... Sweet. Drop... Oh, we have the drop dash now. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's been the action button this whole time. I could have swore I tried that. Well, it's freaking awesome, dude. Although the drop dash seems a little weak. Like, this particular aspect of video games has always been very alluring to me. I'm not like a big open world guy, but when you see stuff like this, does that not make you just want to run around and just have fun? I love this. That looks great. This looks beautiful. Did I already? Yeah, I already got that one. There we go. But there's a safe. There's a failsafe for me. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I got pretty good animal count, but just in case, I think if I... Oh, let's actually... Let's go. Oh yeah, Badnik bouncing in 3D. I've never actually felt that before, because we've never really had it. Take this, you... I love it because you can use it whenever you bounce on something, it gives you your double jump back. Well, no witnesses. Can I perform a spin dash while moving? Oh, this is a really useful ability, actually. So say I'm running. Before, I would just curl into a ball if I tried to use a spin dash. But now, I can actually charge midway. A lot like Generations, actually. Oh, cool. Grab this Chaos Emerald. Yeah, there's the homing attack. Let's go try this out real quick. On my next victim. Sweet, look at that. This thing's actually got quite some good reach. Like, check it. Look at that. Nothing is safe from Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, well, here we go. See, that mid-dash is a real lifesaver. 34, how many do we need? Although at this point it's kind of unnecessary. Okay, it's just 25 in total. And what does this one do? You can perform a bounce. Oh, cool. You just combine them together. Does it make you go higher, like the bounce bracelet? No, it's the same each time. Down we go. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be sweet. Whoa. Oh, that's awesome, actually. So, oh, is the bounce momentum based as well? Alright, watch this, watch this. This is like some Predator stuff happening. Look how fast he's going! Oh, you can't catch me this time. Oh, he's actually catching me. Why are they so fast? Some of the most persistent enemy... No! It's vicious. You will never catch me. I'll outrun you this time. Oh, God. Oh. This is the most bittersweet victory I've ever had. I really liked that one. That one was really fun. It might be my favorite one out of all of them, actually. Just a really cool proof of concept. Like, again, I'm not really a fan of, like, the whole collectathon thing for mandatory progression in a real Sonic game, but I think that it's just a really fun demo. Really fun to mess around with. I'd recommend it. Yes, but now we have the Crisis City Sonic 06 PC demo, and this one is quite far along for a demo, because it's based on the actual game, so they've got a little more to work with. Oh, and they've got that glorious E3 trailer music. Oh, man. Unfortunately, it's just the main part of the song, and they don't actually get into the big guitar rockin' section, but this is very good still. Any His World instrumental just gets me going. Like, you want to know how to... You want a key to my heart? I am not gay. Trial select, we've got... Sonic is the only thing that actually looks kind of weird. Like, the game looks fantastic compared to being... Whenever this came out in 2006. Like, it looks way better. But Sonic himself... He's got some lollipop shoes and a radioactive eye. They're way too shiny. Just a little too shiny. Regardless, though, we're gonna go to Crisis City, and I will do my best to point out every little thing that I noticed that was different. Oh, but we get that music. Ha! Crisis City, your soundtrack never ceases to impress. It's also like one of the most visually, oh, I got the life, visually chaotic levels in the game, so it's no surprise that I'd be a little distracted. But Sonic 06 is a very, oh, yeah. So, for the longest time, this game was only available on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And people have modded it before and done stuff, but never before has it ever been on PC. People have actually asked Sega to make a PC release of the game, just so that way they could mod it and finish it, essentially, and make it a lot better. Oh my god, we're going fast. This is what I'm talking about. Oh. Okay, in the original streetboarding section, there were no physics. In fact, in all of Sonic 06, there aren't any physics. Like, you move forward and there's no weight to your character. That's just... you're essentially playing a demo, an alpha, in fact. So there's no physics in the game. Oh, this is... ooh, this... sucks! So, one of the most ambitious and successful parts of this demo is to add physics to the characters. And so Sonic actually has weight, and it feels actually pretty good. It's a surprisingly robust set of controls that we have here. A few problems with it. It's still very buggy. Collision is not at all finished. In fact, ironically, it feels a little bit buggier than the real game, which is like notorious for having glitches. But trust me, this version is... it's not perfect. Looks pretty cool. Look at those effects. Very nice. Rail switching, this, where you're hopping left and right across the rails, also was not in the main game. So that's a big addition. Load times are exceptionally fast, because in the real game they're like 15-20 seconds. Wow, look at that model. That is so different from how the game looks. But, I mean, you know, the darker blue actually fits pretty well. It's just those glossy shoes. Look at that, he's staring into my soul. Stop. The only thing that didn't really patch up was the ground speed. Like, look at this. I mean, it kind of looks fast whenever you run in a circle. You got some motion blur, but... ooh, look at that. You could never do this before. You could actually run in a dang circle. That's sweet. But yeah, he needs to be faster. That's not fast enough. Lightspeed dash work. Thank you. Alright, I swear there was a reason. Okay, so I'm going to... oh, there, it actually freaking worked for once. Yeah, okay. Something's up with the homing attack where it, like, doesn't go far enough. It's like my one little... aside from his ground speed not being changed, but that's fine. It was like that in the real game. The homing attack, like... I gotta turn the camera while... there we go. Oh, wow, that went far. Holy... radical. Yeah, there's like a good scoring system in this game now. Later. Wow, yeah, everything looks so much better. Yeah, the homing attack just doesn't have quite the same, what would you call it? Gravitation as it did before. It's not as accurate, it doesn't go quite as far. And maybe it's just something I'll get used to, but I like the way that the other one operated in terms of its accuracy. Alright, moment of truth. Can I jump on enemies? Did they change that? No. Oh, hang on, wait. Let me try it. You can! You can actually bounce on the enemies. You can actually... wow, this is prophetic. I'm taking this spring. Taking it with me. Here we go. I'm not too fast. Oh. Go, Sonic. Look at this trailer shot. Holy. Hee. That always looks cool. Get the building explosion. Sound effect is actually less impactful than the real one. Because in the real game, it sounds like 40 different glass shattering sound effects go off at once, so it's like super If you're listening with headphones, I jumped on that enemy. This is, dude, this is blowing my mind. I've played 06, like, I've played through the levels a lot. So I know how this works. And the fact that it's working differently is just so surreal. Oh yeah, this section's pretty cool. Windy day. Oh, it actually looks natural this time. Sometimes in his old animation, his hair would get stuck and it would just stay like that, and it's like, Sonic, what are you doing? But here, it's windy, so it makes sense. Kind of. I mean, it's just happening at a regular interval, so... Oh, even if you move around, it does it. It's pretty cool. It looks like he's made out of a... looks like a dang action figure. Alright, here we go. Music is exceptional as always. Crisis City has 4 different themes, which is awesome. Flame Core is still my favorite from 06, but... yeah, I gotta give props. They got some really good stuff here. And now, actually, we have a very chaotic piece. This one in particular has a really nice, distorted electric sound. And right here, we have a mock speed section, as we like to call it. Oh, God. And it's one of the most chaotic things you'll ever see, but they've done one simple change that makes this so much fun, and so much better than the original. You can actually influence your jumps in midair. Because in the console version, if you jumped, you had to stay like that. Like, you couldn't move at all. But now, you know, if I want to move left, I can. Which just kind of felt like an unnecessary limitation. I don't know if it was on purpose or not. Oh, here it comes. Can you not die in this? From just getting smacked. I'd rather not risk it. There we go. That's also a lot shorter than the last one. I think the other one's like 30 seconds or something. Close to a 45 minute. No problem at all. And here we go, Sonic Next PC Team. I remember there was a guy, yes, it's Gistix. Okay, it's the same guy. Because he had a YouTube channel, and I remember seeing the trailer for it. Actually, I was following his project for a couple of years for the Sonic 06 PC release. And I've been following it since then, and he released the port of Kingdom Valley, and everybody was playing that. I didn't get to play it at the time, though. I kind of slipped my schedule, but I'm glad I got to play this. This is fantastic. It's a great step in the right direction. It actually fixes a lot that the game didn't have. It's not even like fixing bugs, because obviously there are a lot of bugs in this, and I'm sure there are plenty I could find. It's still 06. It is still the same deal, but so many additions have been made. Yeah, really nice. Great. Again, proof of concept, but I think my favorite thing is still Sonic Islands. That was just a lot of fun. But this is very ambitious, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they do. I want to see the other stages get ported. That would be excellent. Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. Those were my 4 Sage Sonic games that I wanted to show off that were pretty cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, don't forget to check out the next episode whenever I post it, which will probably be soon. All right. See ya.